Hey everybody, welcome to meet the team here at loanDepot with our very own David Lee. How you doing, David?
Hey, good morning, Steve. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Thanks for spending some time with me. For those of you that don't know David, he works in our Tustin office, has been in the mortgage business forever. You started in July too, right? So
I did. I did.
it's still kind of new, but you know what you're doing?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Once you get it, you kind of get it, And I mean, loanDepot just makes it so easy with the technology, so user friendly. If I get it that fast, I mean, for the consumers and the borrowers, I mean, it's a night and day difference.
That's awesome. And I know we're going to talk about that a little bit. The three things
Yeah.
we're going to talk about is some of the, when you were popped your head up and were thinking about change, some of the things that maybe attracted you here, maybe what kind of future you see for yourself in your business now that you're here and kind of have your handle on what's possible. And then I'd like to hear how the transition's been going. Those are kind of the three things. And last thing is, I know you've been involved with ARIA for a long time, and I just think it's a phenomenal organization. And maybe that's number 4 if we have 4 things.
Yeah. So let me just start off by, I don't like to jump around with companies. I like to stay loyal. But with loanDepot, I've just seen it grow so much in the past 11 years, and it's such a infant company, but so vastly, so diverse and so robust. I mean, the company has one of the most beautiful technology platforms that I've seen, and the friends that I have here that are so successful in what they do with their business, I've seen it grow infinitely, and I was like, you know what, I want to be part of that. Definitely with Anthony Shea, the CEO, and his vision of where he wants to be, where he's been, and where he wants to go. It truly aligns with my, whys and where I want to be in the future as well. But the transition itself has been so smooth, right? Everybody's jumping in to help. You don't feel like you're on an island, from branch managers to ops to processors to everybody, HR, payroll. It doesn't matter who you are. They don't say, hey, go to this person. No, go to that person. No, it's let me help you get to where you need to be or get you the answer. And it's just been a night and day difference with previous companies. But the transition's been really smooth.
That's
I've
awesome.
been very, very fortunate and very happy.
Hey, and I know you were on an Encompass platform before. I was too.
Yes.
What's different for you on the origination side or for your borrowers with Mello and how our technology supports, origination and everything that happens until the loan funds?
loanDepot gets it. They take critical parts of the human element and they integrate it into the platform, right? The originating software, versus Encompass, where it's a bit more robotic. You almost sometimes have to be a computer science major to figure it out. But here it's just plug and play. It's just any old, some questions, your name, date of birth, just very easy questions that integrate well, and it translates over to you. And with the customers, I haven't had one complaint of, hey, how do I log on to here? What do I do here? How do I answer this? It's been very smooth.
That's awesome. What about time? I mean, is the time to originate a loan compressed in this Mello platform?
Very much so.
Encompass? How much time do you save, you think?
I tell customers, it takes about 13 to 14 minutes. They say, hey, I'm done in 6 minutes. Sometimes even sooner. And it comes over a full complete application.
What would that have been like on an Encompass platform?
30 minutes to 45 at the quickest, maybe an hour.
God, that's just for the borrower, right? What about for you as an originator? Once you're in playing with it, is there a up in time for you too?
Maybe 10 minutes. And the two most beautiful things about it is that we're doing the digital verification of income, digital verification of assets. And it's awesome because it's right then and there. Whereas with the other, Encompass, we have to get the 2 months recent bank statements, paper pay stubs, and then there's a lot of paper trails going on. Here, we're trying to make it as seamless and as smooth as possible by eliminating all that.
That's rad to hear. I'm super. I've obviously been a fan of yours for a long time, and we've been friends outside of work. And it's just cool to see you plug in, get up to speed, and hear. In recruiting, it's like I know it's really difficult to make a change. I mean, you're having to retell stories, learn new systems, and I've always felt like if you can improve somebody's quality of life and give you some time back, it's like, why wouldn't you do it? But the proof's in the pudding. Yeah. What about like, do you see a different future, like previous company to this company? Do you see a different future for yourself given the tools and time you have as far as like what you want to do with your business?
Definitely loanDepot, the name out there is it's putting a scare in a lot of other companies, I think, with the platform that we have. And this company, the people, definitely the people make the company. And it's putting a lot of scare in other companies that are trying to disrupt or trying to be on par with loanDepot. I definitely see myself growing in the company. I've already talked to my branch manager in the couple months that I've been here that I want to grow. I'm so excited, right? I want to grow, and I want to grow my team. I want to, Chairman's Elite next year. I can't wait. I know it's a little too early this year, but I definitely want to be at the Chairman's Elite awards and the trips. So those are a big perk. But the company just makes it really easy for you to do business. And with that, you don't think about, okay, how's this technology or is this going to hinder me? I just continue to do what I do, but now I have more time. I have more time to originate. I have more time to be with my customers and do more advising, counseling, consulting, right? As a consultant. Yeah.
You got time back for your family too. You've got young kids, right?
Right.
Everybody's working hard. It's got to balance it all or something changes. I know something else that is new for you here too is we have our direct purchase lead program where like it's the purchase leads. And then we got you connected with a realtor. I know it's the beginning of the relationship, but like $100 million producer in Irvine who is like, what? You guys can help me? Like outside of just answering your phone and having good rates and closing on time. Right. It's like you have the opportunity to now partner with someone who inevitably will want to refer business to you because you're referring business to him. And it's like, that just adds to whether it's Chairman's Elite or growing your business. It's like that, it just doesn't exist at a lot of companies as far as like a whole corporate strategy. And
let me tell you, Steve, that DPLP, that thing is awesome, right?
Yeah. What's it like?
I have my caller ID as cash with exclamation points. Every time I see it, I go boom, boom, one, and I'm on it. And let me tell you, I probably get 2-3 calls a day.
No way.
A day.
What are those calls like?
Right when I get the call, I'd say 8 out of 10, because I'm so quick at it now, I get the warm transfer from our direct sales team and they say, hey, so-and-so wants to buy a home or they want a purchase loan. So then I start advising and counseling and they're just like, wow, this level of service, right? That I'm going through all the points that they want and advising them on the loan. And then, sometimes it might not be an immediate loan right then and there, but I'm nurturing it, right? I'm dripping on them with all the vast different kind of CRM products out here. I mean, sales coach, mortgage coach. So, I'm dripping on them, but then at the same time, I do have calls that I can't get to fast enough. That means other loan consultants are on it, and it works. So that's great. That's icing on the cake.
Yeah, it's neat. It's neat. I mean, that whole online space has been happening for a long time. And I think in my experience, there were some individual branches at companies really like know how to do it, but I haven't seen, there's a few, but there aren't a lot of companies that have a full-on strategy that works, systems, process. I think I heard recently I think it was through September, there were 541,000 DPLP leads pushed to retail, like just through September, which is insane.
Yeah.
Inventory is kind of delaying some gratification with that because I mean, people are still making offers and not getting accepted. But to your point, it's growing your database.
Yes.
Those auto drips, however you want to like parse that, for the holidays or whatever, and dripping people. Now those people know you've had a conversation with them, and maybe they'll purchase, refi, or refer in the future.
Right. It definitely helps being the major the sponsor for the Major League Baseball.
Heck so. Yeah. I know. With the World Series going on right now, it's neat seeing the name pop up.
Yes, definitely.
Hey, well, how about if we round out? I know you've been real actively involved with ARIA for a long time, and maybe some people don't know what that is or how it helps you personally and professionally. But like, talk about that a little bit, and then we'll let you get back to answering your cash calls.
Yeah. So ARIA stands for Asian Real Estate Association of America. I've been tied in. I've been on the board of directors for the past 7 years. I've been with the association for at least 10 years. It's definitely about sustainable home ownership for the Asian American communities, and they have such a wonderful vision and mission of providing the programs and products for the Asian American market. I've met such I mean, a number of friends, right, from all walks of life that are part of ARIA, lenders to real estate agents to third-party vendors, you name it. They've all become very, very good friends. And frankly, they start to call you because the trust is there, and you've been there for many years. And I'm so proud to say that loanDepot is a sponsor, a corporate sponsor for ARIA Orange County, and we have definitely a lot of different events that are coming up, and I'm excited to be part of them.
That's awesome.
And I continue.
Thanks for sharing. I'm super stoked you're here and having fun, and I'm excited. I think Chairman's Elite is definitely not unachievable for you with what you've done historically with your business, with this DPLP stuff, and just the energy you have too. It's like you just seem like really happy.
Oh no, definitely. I'm very happy. Can't wait. I'm gonna go to Maui.
Right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, hey David, thank you very much for trusting and going through the process and everything.
Of course.
It's gonna be fun to see what you do next year and this year.
All right. Thanks, Steve.
All right, later.